tried to test me. Shut down.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel and happy Friday. If you're new to the channel, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button, it really helps out with the growth. Today I am playing Agni for the very first time. I don't typically play him. Why am I playing him now? So I unlocked this skin on the weekly chest, and it kind of looks cool, so I decided I would test him out. I've played against Agni many times, but I've never actually played him on Smite 2. This is going to be a first for me, so I hope you enjoy watching me learn, or just watch me get destroyed because I don't know what I'm doing. Either or, this should be fun. So, first thing I did is read Agni's abilities and the description. I believe I'm just testing out his ability. His dash is a decent range, the rest of his abilities don't seem that far away. But for some reason, it always seems like he had more range when I played against him. I don't really get it. It doesn't seem that way when I'm playing him. Anyways, yeah, his passive. If you land 4 basic attacks on a minion, you fill up the bar on the bottom left. If you land 2 basic attacks against a god, you fill up the bar. So it's easier to fill it up when fighting gods. Now, once the bar is filled, all your other abilities except your one will do a burning damage over time. It takes every 0.5 seconds for 3 seconds. And this burning damage will proc bluestone. Now, his stun is activated by landing his 1 in conjunction with any other of his abilities. Typically, you want to use your 2 into your 1 when you have the passive filled up, because the extra burning damage you give will proc the stun. Now, I don't have any abilities to detonate the 1, I just put it down because it will proc bluestone with the ticking damage. I was hoping she would stay in it and allow me to kill her, but yeah, he did not retreat. I don't think I can kill her right now, especially in her disapparate form, and it's a 2 against 1. I'm kind of dead here. I should have just dashed out, but yeah, I don't know where their dodgy was, and she came in anyways. I would have died to her regardless. First item I'm going for is Ancient Signet. Why? Because it'll give me mana, and I don't want to build Book of Thought. Once again, I am not a Book of Thought person. I think it's only good in Vulcan. I'm going to try to stun him here. I use my ult into my 1, and then use my 2, burn him down. Bluestone is doing extra damage. I'm going to do my best to help him kill her here. Drop my ult, and he got the kill. Perfect. I'm happy about that. Now I'm just going to stack up my passive by hitting the minions. That way when I use my 2-1 combo, I can stun her. She's not anywhere near, but Bluestone is doing his best to clear the way for me. So why I went Bluestone as opposed to Conduit Gem? Conduit Gem has a stacking mechanic, and you won't always do the maximum damage with all your abilities. Your first ability you land will do the maximum damage. The follow-up ability you land will not do the maximum damage because it is still stacking. Whereas Bluestone does not need to stack. It'll do the maximum damage ticking. And of course, if you land follow-up abilities, it does less damage. It's very interesting, but seeing as all of Agni's abilities can proc Bluestone, I think Bluestone is the better bet on him. An leveling order on Agni. The stun is very satisfying. Anyways, the leveling order on Agni typically is the 2, and then people level up the ult whenever they can. Then they level up the 3, then the 1. Now, hear me out. I'm mostly going to be using the 3 to run away. So, why level up an ability that I'm just going to use to run away? Not enough damage. Yeah. Instead of leveling the 3 after running away, instead of leveling the 3 after leveling the 2, I'm going to be leveling the 1. So, normally it is 2, 3, ult whenever you can, then 1 last. I'm going to level 2, 1, ultimate whenever I can, and then 3 last, because I am mostly using his dash to run away. So why put more points into an ability that lets me just run away? It doesn't reduce the cooldown at all. Why not just level the stun ability so it'll do more damage upon the explosion or detonating the gas? That just seems like a smarter way to poke. At least that's my thought process about it. Now we're gonna see if it pays off, because I think whenever you use any ability into your 1, the 1 has a detonate damage. That means it'll do more damage and stun them, as opposed to simply having damage in your dash and you leave a line. What if they don't step into the line? Now you're just leveling an ability that you will only use to run away. Do you see where I'm going with this? I'm just trying to make sure I'm understood. But yeah, let's see how it goes. Do this. Just wanted to pull. Okay. I think she's out. Yep, she's out. That's unfortunate, but we push on. Now, Ancient Signet is a proc item that does damage the second you land an ability. Here, the separate form is very annoying. The whole point of this is I want my first hit on the enemy to do a lot of damage, and then hopefully I stun them, and I can land my follow-up abilities. You have 3 charges of his ultimate, and on this character you kind of want to build cooldown. However, I'm really liking Spirit Desolation. If you noticed the Zeus video I uploaded recently, it is the best intelligence cooldown item in my opinion. And yeah, I think it's the item I will be building the most on any mage. Now, we're just farming early game. The enemy team has more kills than us. But either way, we both have tanks. And their tank can just silence me. Okay, dash away. Wow, I barely survived. Okay. Yeah, that was something. She got him. Just gonna keep poking. Yeah, I need to heal and come back. We are currently 4-7. The enemy team is winning. But this is my first time playing Agni. I'm gonna put it in one of those things where you don't know what you're doing, but you're doing your best. Do that to stun her. Dash in. Follow up. She was shelled. Bluestone is doing his best. That's totally fine. Their tank gives them a lot of protections, but that's totally fine. We can still win. And he missed his pluck. I mean, I've missed my pluck before in Sobek. It's not the end of the world. However, going in there is not a good idea. Drop that to stun. They're all taking bluestone damage. Clear this. They should not be all the way in there chasing kills. She killed him. She killed him too. Does she know I'm here yet? That was so satisfying. Not even gonna lie. We got a shutdown. That's shutdown gold. I'm not gonna steal their blue because that's kind of messed up. Alright, I'm gonna keep pushing wave and farming. I think I need another item so I can do more damage. Alright. Oh, I see their Daji. Oh, I saw her for a second. She's not in there. Perfect. I'm gonna stack up my passive. That way my next flame wave or ultimate will do burning damage. Which way is she going? Okay. Drop this on where I am because I don't have my dash yet. Dash out. Put in my ult. They're still fighting over there, but I'm so low health. That's her ult. I actually don't have beads either. Now that her ult is over, I can go in and poke from a distance. Drop that and stun. Bluestone got the kill. Perfect. Plus the burning damage from landing your ability will also proc Bluestone. Once again, I genuinely think Bluestone is the best starter on this character. He's fighting him. Drop this into my stun. And the explosion damage killed her. Now, if I was only leveling my dash, I would not have been able to kill her there. But because I leveled my 1, that detonate damage between the 2-1 combo does extra damage. So I genuinely think, actually Pen is good here. I genuinely think leveling the 1 over the dash is better because you're only using the dash to run away. You might as well just do more damage. But once again, this is my first time playing Agni, so I'm not a pro at him. I'm just carrying my team as usual. I put out a post asking what gods people wanted me to play, what gods they want to see on the channel. I got no responses, so I'm just playing whatever I feel like. And honestly, I think this is good. I do my best to upload videos on characters that I rarely see or characters that I don't typically play. That way it's not just the same god I'm playing over and over. I'm going to focus on stunning the backline. He focused me, she focused me as well. I'm going to dash out. I have one more charge of my ult. Apparently they stepped on my flame wave or something killed them. I don't know how I got that kill, but I did. She has Aegis, we dropped everything, and that's a double kill. Alright. And just like that, we have turned the tide and we are winning. I guess getting Obsidian Shard was all I needed to do, because now my abilities hit harder. Plus bluestone helps. I'm going to drop my 1 here because it does ticking damage and it procs bluestone. And it's just going to help with the Claire, detonate it for the extra damage. Now I'll drop my ults. And dash out. I'm going to put that down, I have nothing to detonate yet. And he stepped away. I could have dropped my ult into my 1 combo actually. They're not backing out, so we're going to defend this tower so they don't take it. Okay. I'm going to try to stun. They're all the way back there because they know I'm going to target the back line and not their tank. I have pen for their tank, but I'm going to focus the back line because the whole point of him standing out here is so we don't target them. He wants us to use our abilities on him. I know this because I play tanks. For some reason, oh yeah, my passive isn't stacked up. I did my 2-1 combo and it did not detonate him. Yeah, you have to keep an eye on your passive. There we go, that's a stun. She has used her ult, so now I can go in. I was afraid of Soul and Daji, but mostly Soul's ultimate, because if Soul drops her ultimate on you and then Daji comes in, you're dead. Her ultimate alone does a lot of damage, and then Daji, of course, does a lot of damage. She's an assassin. And then Bluestone finished her off. Okay, that's Soul on me. I'm not going to 1v1 her. So typically you want to do the 2-1 combo, not the 1-2 combo. But I didn't know if she was going to do her the Subscribe to Rizzwho on YouTube. Thanks, Sobek. You're the best. Well, that was a quick game, but my first time playing Agni. 10-1. Like and subscribe for more content. Stay true to yourself and have fun.